first, your thoughts on the weekend as a whole. Obviously, two different type of games, but what did you think?
Yeah, I thought Thursday we came out flat. Offense wasn't great. And we had a couple games like that where we just couldn't get it rolling offensively, couldn't get into a rhythm. But it was great Saturday just to kind of see the exact opposite of that. Came out with a ton of heart, ton of energy, and got some great looks at the rim early. All of our players were aggressive, confident. And if we can do that, we can beat any team in this conference.
What do you feel like was different in the starts from the two games as far as like what got you going Saturday?
I think looks at the rim and making looks at the rim. Soraya had some good attacks. We had some good cuts, some good finishes. Obviously hit some threes early. That doesn't hurt either when you're feeling confident from three and people got to come out and guard. Yeah, just getting it going. I think obviously playing for Janie, Kaisa, Maya, our seniors, and now it's that time, win or go home, tournament time, March Madness. So continuing to play with that type of passion.
What did you like, especially looking at a player like Maya, who's wasn't playing as much at the start of the year, to now having to play a bigger role with Janie's injury and everything?
Yeah, she stepped up and to start on her senior night and grabbed 10 rebounds, just showed, her aggressiveness and fighting for those boards, and thought she played phenomenal. She can affect the game in a lot of ways, especially defensively, just with her length, her strength inside, where you don't have to help as much off of different posts. So excited to kind of see her step up as a senior and in her last year here. I know she's super excited to be playing Northern. That's always a huge game with it being a big rivalry. So excited to see what she can do this week too.
What did you like in what you saw out of the rest of the bench as well? You worked in pretty much everybody, especially on Saturday.
Yeah, early on, everyone had been practicing well, and I thought on Thursday we brought our bench, and they actually moved the ball better and played with confidence and got to the rim. And you know what? They deserved another shot on Saturday and to get some early opportunities, and they did great. Aubrey, Britt, everybody. So nice that we know we can go to them and that they're playing confident and they've put in time all year and that they're ready to go at this point.
What did you like in what Aubrey was showing really in both games? A kid who hadn't really seen a lot of time up until this weekend.
So proud of Aubrey. All year she's been working her butt off, and for the most part with no minutes to show for it. And it's hard to continue to buy in and continue to work and continue to bring energy every single practice and get better. But she has continued to do that. And that's a big reason why she's getting minutes. She's continuing to make her teammates better, make herself better, come in and do indies with coaches. And that shows on the floor. When she steps in, she's confident. She plays confident and aggressive. She deserves to play confident and aggressive. She's a really good athlete, so she can guard good athletes. She can shoot it. We've seen her get to the rim. She's explosive to the rim, can finish either way. So yeah, really excited for her future and even just what she can bring us here coming up in the postseason.
How excited are both she and Ella about basically being at home for this playoff game?
Yeah, it is awesome. Our Nagani girls playing well right now, getting to play in front of a lot of family. They were saying obviously it's districts for the high school teams, otherwise I'm sure the whole Nagani team would have been there. But they have a big game too. But yeah, exciting when the UP players can play really well.
What's it going to take to have more success against Northern than you've had? Because it's been a bit of a struggle offensively, especially in both games against them.
Yeah, I thought in the first half we played really well there and shot it well. Third quarter has kind of been our Achilles heel. Why? I don't know. But we've come out a little bit flat. We turn it over. And they kind of went on a run really in the third. And at the end of the third, I think Weisbrod's big three, we missed a couple free throws, was kind of like a momentum changer. We were still in it, and we were in it until, a minute and a half left, 2 minutes. It was a 2-point game. So I know we can compete with them. We do have to play well. They're a really good team. They're ranked. They're in the top 25 in the nation. But I think we're ready for that challenge. We have to take away their shooters, 23, 5, both phenomenal shooters that we had to take away. For us offensively, though, I think we can get good looks at the rim. They really want to take away our shooters, where if we can make some reads off that, can play inside out, I think we can get good looks.
What's the atmosphere like in that gym?
It's awesome. It's a great energy. It's a small gym, so the fans that are in there, I mean, it was awesome last time we were there, and we played back-to-back with their men again, so I'm sure it'll be a rocking atmosphere, and our girls are excited kind of for the hostile environment. Obviously, our guys play at home at the same time, so we might not get a ton of our fans there, but we're excited for that challenge too.
How do you shut down JC the way you did here?
I think it takes a ton of tenacity and grit, and we're going to throw different players at her, and they got to be locked in. You can't lose her. You can't relax for a second. She's a heck of a player, but I think we have the arsenal to do it.
Do you feel like there's anybody in this group that, maybe doesn't stand out for you normally, but could have a big night here in this game?
I think being a senior, being so excited for the game, Maya. I think she can finish at the rim inside if we can either create some mismatches or get some deep catches for her. She can offensive rebound, pick up big defensive rebounds for us. So I think Maya can have a huge impact.
Confidence seems to be a buzzword for you, whether it be, okay, our shots weren't falling, so our confidence was rocked, or things were looking good, so we were feeling good. Coaching women where confidence is so important, what conversations, whether that be throughout the week or during the game or after a game, go into hopefully instilling more unwavering confidence in these athletes?
Yeah, that's a great question, because that has been a battle all year. And I think, with coaching women, that is a big thing. Being able to get them to play confidently. And those are conversations we have with the team. Those are conversations we have with our leadership team. And so much of that is, I think, the time you put in. And if you're getting your shots up and you're putting in the time, you can't control whether they go in or not, but you can always have the mindset of, oh, I know the next shot's going to go in. I've put up all these shots. I've gotten these reps. So being able to play with that, and then also understanding your significance and your value outside of basketball. I think that helps you play with confidence, knowing, hey, I miss a shot, I still have this value. I know my teammates love me, my family loves me, those types of things. I think that really helps, just having that core strong foundation, maybe in your faith as well, that can help you play outside of, just that moment.
How would you assess your leadership group's ability to help out maybe those younger players when their shots aren't falling?
Yeah, I think our leaders are awesome. We have our captains, Soraya, Alyssa, and Janie. Obviously, it's hurt us a lot having Janie out, because she was big with that confidence, with that energy, with instilling that in others. So we've been forming ourselves around that, not having her. But I do think Soraya and Alyssa do a great job of keeping their confidence, their consistency, being able to encourage others, maybe even if they're not hitting shots, and they just need to continue to do that moving forward.
And then just finally, 2 weeks ago we were talking about the Northern Michigan Tech matchup, and here we are again. You were really okay, defense first. That was what you were preaching. Is it kind of the same mantra, or how has 2 weeks maybe changed it up?
No, I think first and foremost we have to focus on defense. I think that's been the key all year. Now, we've had bad offensive games, and I say, we defended well enough, but I think it needs to start with defense. We cannot let Weisbrod and Newcomer get going from three. If we do, it's going to be so tough, even if we're playing well offensively. So I think it starts with defense and slowing them down, and then getting into our rhythm offensively. I think if we play good defense, it can help us lead to some transition offense.